What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to Auto Auction Rebuilds. Today we're going gambling. Actually, that's kind of true. It's not entirely true. I want to thank a special somebody, a subscriber. I'm not going to show you who they are, but Tanner, I'll just say his first name, from Reno, Nevada. And he sent me a shirt, Reno Harley Davidson. Love the shirt, man. Thank you very much. Sorry for the delay in shouting you out. And check it out, Reno, Nevada. Harley Davidson, little poker chip right here. Wonder if I can use this. I might need to hold on to this. This is probably going to be all I got left by the end of today. Thanks for the shirt, man. Super awesome. It's my size. Sent it to me quite a while ago, and I just totally forgot to give a shout out. So we got another kind of vlog style video today. Hold on a second, guys. We got somebody here. All right, that was actually an important person showing up as FedEx, bringing me titles that I needed to fill out and send off to ACV Auctions. And speaking of titles, man, remember yesterday I told you guys about my 67 Chevy Camaro that I sold and lost $5,000 on? Yeah, that one. Well, I got an update today. It got delivered and the guy said it wouldn't run anymore. He got it running again. It turned out to be it's a fuse, is what he said. No big deal, it runs great. The problem now is ACV Auctions lost my title. Yeah, the title's missing. So I don't have the title. It was sent through FedEx, verified, delivered to, you guessed it, ACV Auctions, and now ACV Auctions doesn't have the title, which means if the title cannot be found within a set amount of time, guess what happens? The buyer of the Camaro can turn around and unwind the deal, and then I have to pay him for shipping. I have to pay for shipping my car back, and I have to refund all of the money. And it had nothing to do with me at all. The auction company actually lost my title. Okay, so let's just do a quick recap. We're not going to spend any time really on these. Okay, car number 30 is sold, the police cars, and the Oldsmobile Custom Cruiser is on its way down to Cherokee Auto Group in Canton, Georgia. They have a YouTube channel as well, so go check them out. Car number 30 belongs to Mark Bear in Australia. You can go check him out on YouTube as well. I'll put a link directly below this video. I have some keys because I wanted to show you a couple cool things. Here are the keys to car number 30. Let's start with, that's for 29. 29 I might end up keeping myself, the way the auction's going right now. Just kind of for his own records. Mark, if you see this, I disconnected the sirens and the lights from that box right there. It's that red group of wires that plugs into the side of the box. You plug that in, everything starts working again. I included a charger for the computer. Back here, you've got a tarp, you've got caution tape, and I don't know what that is, medical something or other. Just so you can see for yourself that everything is back there like it's supposed to be. Everything in the car is the way it's supposed to be as well. I wanted to show you guys these whoa! Okay. I wanted to show you guys the computers that I bought. I was actually able to find on eBay police... Oh, mother... Anyway, everything is in the car that's supposed to be here, okay? But check out this computer in the car, and it fits perfectly on the dock. Look at this. And it plugs in to this charge port right here. So whenever you turn the ignition on, the battery starts charging. You can open this up, you power this on, and it takes a little while, and it probably helps if I take the light out of here. And voila, there you go. These are Panasonic Toughbook CF31s. I got these things for relatively cheap on eBay. They don't have SSDs or anything. It's old school IDE hard drives, so they're slow as molasses. I think it's got Windows, I don't know, Windows 8.1 or something. I have no idea. They are very slow, but it just kind of completes the look along with your traffic light there. in my opinion. It completes the look of the car, having the computer, and they've got handles that pull out with them. These things are super cool. I'll show you more in the other one. This one I'm more just showing to verify to everybody that, you know, everything is included in this car that's supposed to be included. It's all here. It's all accounted for. Then you got to sit here and wait. And as soon as these lights turn off in 10 years, then you can close it up, turn off the key, and call it a day. Just like that. Done. And when you turn off the ignition, the charge light should go off as well, so you don't end up killing your car battery. Or maybe it just sits there and charges. I don't know. Until it's fully charged. I'm going to leave it. Actually, I'm not. I could have swore this thing turned itself off. Anyway, there's a... Oh, no, it didn't. There's a plug. I can't very well show it to you until I turn the light on. Here you go. There's a plug right there, an outlet, and the connector sits right there. Comes straight out of this box, plugs into it. This way you don't have to worry about the car dying. I don't want to risk killing the battery in it. All right, let's make sure we lock these doors. And we are going to take my car, the one that did not sell, and I was going to list this up at ACV auctions today. And I don't know. I couldn't bring myself to do it, man. If it sells to Mark, then fine. That's no big deal. I'll live. But if not, I just don't know. I just don't know if I want to sell it, honestly. There it is. This one's got a check engine light. That's new, so wonderful. I've got a check engine light now. I probably should have listed this thing up for sale, but whatever. I'll put the window down. All right, so currently, everything over there is sold. The Corvette is sold. I sold that police car right there for $2,500. I sold the Olds Custom Cruiser for $3,400. I sold the 94 low mileage Corvette for $5,000. This one is also going to David over at Cherokee Auto Group. So again, go check him out. Now, the cars that I listed today are my 2011 Chevy Caprice. This one is up right now. In fact, the auction probably ends in 20 minutes. This car right here is, I can't remember if I did some of these no reserve, guys, and I'm taking a huge risk listing cars no reserve. We'll check on them here in a minute. But this one, if it's not up for sale yet, it'll be for sale Friday or Saturday. Some of these are for sale now, some go Saturday. This one's for sale now. It's not doing well. I brought the Durango RT. You guys haven't seen this in a while. I brought this one down here today because I had to have the insurance company come and inspect it. Turns out we got some major hail. I didn't realize this thing got hail damaged because of the color, and it's always covered in dust. No, it got severely hail damaged. This is currently up for sale. The 66 Impala is live right now on ACV. This one is a guaranteed sale. I know for a fact this one is no reserve, the BMW 545. The 79 Cadillac is up right now as well. It's not doing well either. And the Saturn Vue, I don't know if it's up yet or not, but this one is also going to be a no reserve auction, which leaves me currently, there's nothing in the garage, that leaves me a 1970 International Harvester, which by the way is already sold to Jason S. So that one's gone, but it's still in paint, waiting to be completed by Mako. Once it's back, that one will go on its merry way down to Jason. So we don't even count that one. That leaves us with a 1966 Ford Galaxy 500 that is at Mako for paint, a 1997 Lexus LS 400, and the best news of all is I bought the G-Wagon, which is broken down now. The transport company canceled on me because they claim it no longer runs. So my G-Wagon broke, and it does not run anymore, so transport canceled. And the giveaway car, the Corvette, manual transmission, that one also is broken down and has been in the shop for like 3 weeks in another state. I have no idea. So there you go. I've got nothing but great news right now. Let's check and see how these cars are doing at auction currently. I'm going to blow this up. Let's see. The Impala is doing nothing. Nothing at all. 14.4 starting bid, no bids, 10 minutes left. That's not good. Let's check the Cadillac. Fire up competition. Use remove reserve. Oh, no, we're not removing reserve. No. $2,300. It ends in 11 minutes. The 79 Cadillac Coupe de Ville is at $2,300. Wow. How many bids? 4 bids. Wow. The Harley Davidson. This one's crazy. This one, I listed this at $1,200. This is a 2013 Heritage Softail with 22,000 miles on it. $1,200. No bids. None. No bids at $1,200. The police car. Let's see how this one is doing. The 2011 Caprice. It's got 2 bids and it's at $2,000. This is a car that if you look on like Facebook Marketplace, these things are like $7,000, $8,000. 7-8 grand. Wholesale, these are $5,000. This one's only got 76,000 miles on it and a clean title. $2,000. 39 minutes left. We'll come back and we'll see how these things are doing afterwards. The Saturn, this one is live, no reserve, which means this will sell. That means this is what's crazy. This one cost me $150 to list it, and if it sells for $100, I owe them $50 to take a perfectly good 2004 Saturn Vue 2.2 Ecotec 5-speed manual transmission. Runs and drives, cold air conditioning, good tires. This thing runs and drives absolutely great. I would have to pay them to take it. I could actually end up paying them to take this car. On the 2005 BMW, this one's not going to come up until, what is it, Saturday? Yeah, this will come out on the 15th. So nobody's going to be bidding on this one. The 545 BMW is also no reserve. And then the Camaro Z28, this one is also coming up on the 15th. And it is no reserve as well. This one will be 1:07 p.m. And the BMW will be at 11:04 a.m. Both of those on Saturday. So I just kind of wanted to show you guys what we got going on here. It's not looking good. It's just... yeah, it's not looking good. So, okay. In case you guys haven't seen my office, I'm still working on it, but this is the official dealership office here. You've got some crappy desk, a ton of file cabinets where I keep all my records and everything, and that's it. This is my junk room. This is where I keep things, you know, like propane and propane accessories, old computer parts, a treadmill that I never use, more computer. These are all computers that used to belong to my uncle. I just never got around to messing with it. The Atari 800 down there, and all the cartridges, joysticks, and paddles and everything. This is just kind of a catch-all. Clothes that Jessica hasn't worn in 20 years that are just sitting down here. Okay, let's go out and let's bring the cop car onto the lift. I am curious to see what things look like under it. We never got either one of these cars on the lift. So, and I also disconnected the lights from this car too, just for safety, because you can get in a lot of legal trouble if you have lights that are capable of functioning while you're driving on public streets. And we might take this one out for a little ride tonight. So probably best just to make sure that these lights can't operate, because here's what will happen. If you get pulled over in one of these cars, and there's a good possibility, it's not illegal, at least in Oklahoma, to drive around with these lights, okay? It's not. You can absolutely do that. You can drive around with the radar detector, you can drive around with the computer, but you can't have the computer open. You know what I mean? You can't be distracted. Okay, so you can have all of this stuff, but what you can't have, if you get pulled over and the cops really want to check, and sometimes they will, they'll be like, flip that on. And if you flip this switch, you flip this switch right here, and you have sirens and lights, no, dude, you are in big trouble. You cannot do that. So they can stop you. They can check your lights. And as you can see, mine don't work. It's done that way intentionally. I want to make damn sure I'm not doing anything illegal. The last thing I want is to have more problems with dealing with the state of Oklahoma, right? I'm telling you guys, I was talking to Jessica today, you know, she's getting close to being finished with school herself. Nick, he is at the end of school as well. And everybody loves Oklahoma, but I'm telling you, I'm just done with it, man. I'm kind of over it. We'll see how things go over the next year, I suppose. Oh, we'll see how things go. But I'm starting to really think that maybe I want to pack up and move somewhere else. We'll see. Let me make sure I'm on the, can you guys see? Yeah, we're good. We're good. Good. We need to run the code reader on here too and find out, this thing runs like a top, man. Seriously. We need to find out why the check engine light's on. That is, and I'd love to know why this thing dings after I take the key out. It's like it thinks that the key is still in it. And you close the door and it stops. Okay, let's turn on the lights. Let's get my police car. I love this car. I'm considering, if this one does not sell, I am seriously considering taking this down to my my new Mako that I'm using in Norman and having them repaint this. I've changed my mind on some colors that I was going to go with, especially on the 66 Galaxy. I've decided to go a different route with that. So stay tuned. The Galaxy is, it's in progress. In fact, it should be getting painted like this week. But I'm thinking maybe I could paint this one, that unique custom color that I was wanting to do. I think it'd look really good. I think it'd make it look kind of like a detective car. You know what I mean? This one's only got 110,000 miles on it. It's really clean. And everything works. Ice cold air conditioning, tires. I don't know if this one of them had dry rotted tires. These aren't dry rotted. Yes, he picked. Or wait, this is his car. No, this is number 29. He picked number 30. Okay. Oh, I was going, man, because I actually really like the style of these wheels. Okay, so he's got the car that's got the bad tires. So Mark, I know you're going to see this video. Yeah, you're going to need tires, man. Mine are like brand spanking new Goodyear. Those are the Pursuit too. They're the RSA Pluses. But I think this will look really sharp, repainted in a certain color. So let's stay tuned for that. I'm going to go get my code reader. Let's plug it in. Let's find out what's going on with the check engine light. Let's get it up in the air. Let's take a look underneath it for the first time and find out how bad this car really is. Okay, so just for fun, I went ahead and hooked my lights back up because I do love this car. I don't know if it's worth spending the money on a paint job or not, but it is a pretty awesome car. Let's take a look at our fault codes. Let's see what this thing is complaining about. We have a map sensor, a PO109. Map sensor barometric pressure sensor is intermittent. Then we have system to lean bank 1, system to lean bank 2. That could be due to the map sensor. Check of all systems not completed since last memory clear. Then we have an HO2 sensor, which is an upstream oxygen sensor not switching correctly. Sensor indicates lean. Then we have another one, lack of heated oxygen sensor left upstream. Switch indicator indicates lean. So we have right and left, both upstreams, not switching correctly, saying that it's lean. We have 2 codes for lean as well, and a map sensor. So if it's me, you guys may do things differently, but for me, the first thing I'm going to do is check the map sensor. Then I'm going to clear the codes. Probably just replace the map sensor, clear the codes, and then hope everything's good after that. We have some lighting control module faults. It's panel dim switch circuit open. Battery voltage too low. Ignition key in circuit fault. Well, that would make sense because it thinks the key is always in there. And we have a battery too low. So we can do a quick erase on this in about 2 seconds. Oh, we still have 1 fault code. Oh, check of all systems not complete. That's normal. That's normal because we just cleared the codes. So let's fire it up. We did have a dead battery in this not too long ago, which is crazy because this is a brand new AGM battery. I mean, this is brand spanking new. It was just given to us. We need to find also the map sensor. I think, oh hell, it's been so long since I worked on one of these. I don't remember where the map sensor is. I seem to remember it's got like 3 other exhaust like hoses plugged into it. It's really, really weird. Maybe I'm thinking of something else. But it's a common failure point on Fords in general You've just got to find it. I may have to actually Google it on this, guys. Because I don't remember where it is. I remember changing them all the time on things like Ford Tauruses. They got plugged up with carbon buildup. Oh, I think it's right here. Hold on. I think I was looking right at it and missed it. Or this could be like a purge solenoid. No, that goes straight to vacuum. Or does that go to the canister? That looks, I don't know. Okay, what I'm trying to tell you guys. Oh, there's the map sensor right there. Bingo. Or, hold on. No. Is that the map sensor right there? Or is that the fuel pressure regulator? Or fuel pressure sensor? I'm going to have to Google it, guys. At the end of the day, that's what we're going to have to do. We're going to have to Google it because I just don't know. I don't remember. It's been a long time since I worked on one of these, like I said earlier. All right. Let's fire this thing up. Let's turn off those lights because they're blinding me. Let's see how these lights look back here. You guys, I don't know if you guys can see it, just because the refresh rate may not pick it up, but these lights flashing. We'll turn these off before I end up with the real police over here asking, what the hell are you doing? It's not illegal, guys, I assure you. Perfectly legal to do this kind of stuff in your own property. All right. So it says that I probably need to replace my headlight dimmer switch because there's a circuit open in it. We need to check into that at some point. We also need to, I'm wondering if we have to replace the entire ignition tumbler because it thinks that there's a key in it all the time. That would suck. Test, 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 test. Test, test. Woo! Let's not do that. I think we ought to take her out for a drive, guys. You know what I need to do? I need to put some gas in it first. Let's do that because these cars have sat for just years. These cars were parked. And I have no doubt that some fresh fuel will go a long way in these things. It's just filthy dirty. I mean, you can look and just see. You can see how nasty everything. These cars got parked and left sitting out in California, baking in the sun, man. It's a real shame because these cars are absolutely phenomenal cars. In fact, I might drive this home tonight. Like, I want to take it out on a test drive. We'll put 5 gallons of gas in it. We'll take it on a test drive. If everything seems good, I might actually drive this one home tonight. So here we are with these super amazing VP, what do they call these? Liquid transfer jugs, right? These things are absolutely amazing. In fact, I'll put a link below if you guys want a liquid transfer jug of your own. They come in a pack of 3 for a really good price. Been using these things for months and months and months, and they come in really handy. They fill the tank very, very quickly. And you know what the best part is? I want you to take a look at this. I just emptied 5. These big ones here, these are 5.5 gallons. Take a look at the ground. Take a look around. Do you see any spillage? No, because there is none. Not a single drop is spilled. Not a single drop is... I spill more gas. Sorry, liquid. I spill more liquid at a gas pump than I do using these liquid transfer cans. It's absolutely incredible that you can't get something like this EPA approved. It blows my mind. Blows my mind. They don't leak. They don't spill, and they're absolutely great. So now we should have some fuel. Let's see how much gas we got. Let's unplug our scanner. We have, oh hell, we got over half a tank. We're good. That ought to make her real happy. Let's pull this out. I have to disconnect the lights again. I will absolutely, like this, it's no joke, guys. If you ever get your hands on a police car, the first thing you gotta do before you buy one is you gotta make sure you can legally have one. I mean, owning it on your personal property should be legal in every state, but check, okay, check, because you just don't know. Oh, we've got lights out here. Oh, fixed, just like that. See, Crown Vics are easy like that, man. Check your local laws, city, county, state laws about owning something like this before you buy it, and then you'd better check to see what's legal and not legal to have on the car. Like it may be illegal just to have a light bar, whether it works or not. It may be illegal. You need to check into that as well. In Oklahoma, I did all the checking already, and the lights cannot be made operable. There we go. While you're driving the car. So since these do not have split seats, you can't get into the trunk anyway. Everything is wired into the trunk, and I have disconnected everything from the trunk, which cannot be accessed from the passenger compartment. And as you will see, nothing, not even the boop, 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 doesn't work anymore. All right, that doesn't work. Lights, sirens, nothing works anymore. So I have to show this because inevitably somebody's out there just waiting to try to get me in trouble and catch me up for something. It comes along with the territory, I guess. Let's close this garage up. Let's take this car out for a little ride. I want to see how it's running and driving with the fresh fuel in it. See if the check engine light comes back on again. And if it does all right on the 10-mile drive, then there's a very good possibility I'm going to drive this home. Then when we get back, we'll check the auctions, and we'll see how I'm sure none of them made me any money at all. In fact, I'll bet most of them didn't even sell. Remember, if you need one of these Amazon hot lights, I'm going to have a link in the description below for you guys. Check these things out, man. Lights on lights on lights. Fully articulating and foldable and magnetic. These things, and they take one hell of a beating, man. Like you can see what I mean? And they're metal. I mean, normally I wouldn't go throwing around my lights, you know, but I wanted to show you, it's no BS. These things are, and turn it off, turn it on. Look, all the lights still work. Okay, fully functioning. I had somebody tell me the other day, and I don't know if it's true or not, but I wouldn't see why anybody had any reason to lie, but they said that owning a car that's two-toned that resembles police cars was illegal. Like in Indiana, it was I think he said Indiana, it was illegal to have a car painted two-toned like a police car. So again, you just got to be really careful about what you're doing if you're going to buy one of these. These cars are bulletproof. I'm telling you, like, if you want a performance car, okay, if you want something that's performance-oriented, that's made to drive and handle and have fun with, you really need to look at the Panther platform. I don't care if it's a Lincoln Town Car, I don't care if it's a Mercury Marauder with the Cobra engine, or if it's one of these Ford Crown Vics or a Mercury Grand Marquis. I'm telling you, especially the police pursuit vehicles, these things mean business. And I got each of these for $1,250 a piece. Are you kidding? $2,500 for both of these police cars that both run and drive. They both have whatever Ford's version of Posi-Track is. All right? Take a look at this thing, guys. I mean, underneath of it it's beautiful. Looks like a relatively recent fuel filter. The fuel filter looks cleaner and everything else. That body mount got hit with something. Look at that. That thing got tweaked. Aside from that, though, frame is fine. And remember, these are body-on-frame cars. This transmission looks rebuilt. Doesn't surprise me after 100,000 miles. But take a look at that transmission. Somebody's painted it. And these were police-owned until they were sold. Okay. In fact, these were enterprise fleet vehicles that I guess were leased out to the local police department out there in California. So these things are fleet maintained, which means when you get under them, chances are you're not going to find any leaks. In fact, look at these hoses. These are relatively new. I assume these are power steering hoses. This is rack and pinion steering. Am I not mistaken? If I'm not mistaken. I don't know. Where's the... I can't see. Yeah. We got power rack and pinion steering. We've got new lines, big, thick sway bar on the front. And then look at this. For the radiator, this is like a water to oil intercooler right here. Either for the transmission, for the engine oil, or whatever. I mean, this thing is loaded with coolers to keep all of these components running and lasting a long time. Take a look up at the block. Take a look up there. There's no leaks on this car, guys. None. No leaks anywhere. Easy to work on. Look how easy that starter is to change. I mean, this is honestly kind of stupid. It looks like the air compressor is new too. Hold on. Wait a minute. Might be why the AC is so nice in this thing. Let's move this out the way. Get a closer look. Is that a new compressor? New-ish compressor? Take a look up there, guys. Even the belt still has writing on it. Looks clean. Everything under here looks great. Ball joints, tie rods, no blown out boots or nothing. Sway bar bushings, those are new. Come on. Look how clean those are. Those are new sway bar bushings too. So these things are just so well taken care of, and they are made to handle all the abuse you can throw at them. You can't go wrong, I'm telling you. You can't go wrong with one of these. You really can't. Specifically these police pursuit vehicles, they are built like freaking tanks, man. So there's some things we could do to this one. I might reach out to Pipes Performance Exhaust and, you know, we might see if they have some kind of an exhaust for this to make it, you know, make it sound a little bit nice. Ooh. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, looks like these doors were left open and ran over something. Whatever, though. I mean, it's just a fun car. It's just a fun car. It's all it is. It's a cool, fun car. I think we should throw an exhaust on it, paint it, maybe throw a cold air intake on it, fix whatever needs fixed, and just enjoy the hell out of it. Now, real quick before we get on the road, any of you know what this is? I've had some of you mention it when you've seen me walk by in the videos. This is a hover mower, a Suzuki. It's an M120X or an MI20X. I can't remember. But I've had a lot of you asking if I'm ever going to showcase this mower, because believe it or not, this is a type of lawnmower, probably more typically seen around golf courses. This is old school, guys. This was brand new in the box. I paid almost $1,000 for this so that I could bring it to the channel and do something different and show you guys a flying lawnmower. I'm not joking. Okay, it doesn't fly. It hovers, but technically it flies. It lifts itself up off the ground and flies. Such a cool invention that's been around for ages. You just don't see things like this anymore. I paid a lot of money for this, and it's just, you know, sitting in the corner collecting dust. I don't know. After I bought it, I thought, you know what? Nobody's going to want to see that. Like, who cares about a lawnmower, right? Okay, let's get this thing. If I can find the keys. There we go. Or key. I only have one key to this. Let's get this thing out of the shop. Let's close up the shop. And then we will take her on a test drive. We'll see how she does. And then I will make the decision as to whether or not I want to drive it home or not. All right, are we ready? Let's do it to it, man. I would daily drive this. I would. I mean, I'd like for it to be a tad bit nicer than it is. It's, you know, it needs paint, mainly. The bodywork, I don't even really care about the doors being a little dinged up or whatever. I don't care. It's an old car. But the paint, you know, if it had just decent paint on it, yeah, all day long. Get this thing shined up, get the interior cleaned up, all day. These are just great cars. I'll swear by them till my last breath. Till my dying day, I will swear by these Panther platforms, man. And these things feel heavy, and that's because they are. I mean, you got to remember, we have a cage in the back, a steel cage. We've got a cage around the back windows as well. We've got that giant push bar on the front of the car, beefed up brakes, beefed up suspension. This truly is a heavy car, and it really feels like it, it's a good thing, because the car always feels like it is firmly planted on the road. This one has 110,054 miles. There's that slight misfire. I forgot about that. This is the one that as you would get going down the road, it would start feeling like you had a little bit of a misfire. So it's probably good that we're getting it on the road. It'll be interesting to see if we get a check engine light or not. I'm gonna roll this window up. Let's get her up to speed. If she gets up to speed just fine, I'll bet it's still just got to run that old fuel out of it. That's what I think. Could be wrong, but that's what I think. We got a little bit of wind noise coming from the driver's side window too. I'll have to check that out. What the hell was that? I think I just hit something, or something just fell off the car. That did not sound good. Oh, don't let this be a Weston Champlin vlog where the wheel comes off the car while I'm going down the road, man. I ain't got time for that. Okay, so the feeling like it was having a slight misfire has gone away. And I really do just think we put 5.5 gallons of fresh gasoline in it. It still had a few gallons of old gas. I think we're just kind of working all the new gas into the system. It'll be fine. The car cruises like a dream, man. Holds its own on the road, smooth as silk. No warning lights as of yet. Not too bad of a stereo. Headlights are great as well. No complaints so far, guys. Let's get her all the way to the 5 mile mark, and we'll see how it's doing when we get there. And we made it to the halfway point. No surprise. And I found out why my door was making horrible noises. Turns out I didn't close it all the way. That'll do it every time. The feeling that this thing was trying to misfire from time to time, completely gone now. Completely gone. There's no sign of that at all anymore. The only thing that I don't like is it feels like there's something by my foot that's catching me in my, it's getting caught. Maybe it's an air freshener. It's like it's getting caught under the gas pedal or something. Yeah, I think that's all it is. All right, you guys ready? Let's turn on the lights and sirens. I'm kidding. They don't work. Oh, you know what I do want to turn on though? The radar. I can't remember. Here we go. Front. There we go. Now the radar is on. And we've got a little light here too. A little red light. That's interesting. It does nothing. I can't see anything. But we got a little red light there. Okay. Back into drive. I love the sound of these old Ford transmissions. That whine, that... Woo! Okay, listen. It's not fast, but it does feel fast. When you hit the accelerator, it feels faster than it is. And the fact that you've got this giant brush guard hanging off the front of your car, and you've got all your gadgets and gizmos, it really is a fun car to drive. And for what? Whoa, dear, jeez. Freaking animals, man. As I was saying, for what did I pay for this? $1,200, yeah. For $1,250, I don't think you're gonna find a better bang for your buck than something like this. Good tires, runs and drives great, V8, rear wheel drive. It's got a big old brush guard on the front in case, I don't know, you hit a deer, you know, take out the deer, not the car. Performance oriented, lights and sirens. I mean, seriously, show me a car that's a better deal, a better value, and better performance for $1,250, and I will tip my hat to you and admit that I was wrong. My little radar detector thing is going off. I love this little thing. I just love everything about this car. I know you're probably tired of hearing me say it. I'm sorry, man. I'm really not sorry. I am having such a good time driving this. And now that I've driven it, you know, tonight and verified, I've got no warning lights on the dash. It's running perfect now. I do believe I'm going to go ahead and drive this home tonight. So I'm going to park it right here. Unless Jessica tells me that she needs that Durango back. And she can use my truck, so I don't really see why she would need the Durango. But unless she needs the Durango back really, really bad, this is what I'm driving. No interior lights, though. That's a sucky thing, man. It's got these. Oh, maybe it just burned out. Well, we'll have to check into that. It has the red light, it does not work. You got to be careful with these too. If you have the red light in your car, sometimes that red light alone, because you can activate it by pushing a button, the ticket light, sometimes that can get you hemmed up too, guys. I'm telling you, you got to be really, really careful when you're dealing with police pursuit vehicles. And it still thinks the key's in it. All right, I think it's time we go check the auctions and see if any of my cars sold tonight. All right, moment of truth. I don't know how many of these things are done yet, but we're about to find out. Let's refresh the page. And we have one bid of $50 on the Saturn. 50 bucks. Okay, let's see what we got in negotiation. 1,300 bucks. $1,300 for the 2013 Harley Davidson. You're out of your mind. That's never gonna happen. I'm never gonna let that go for that price. So let's see what we have here as far as inventory that's ready to go. Did anything sell? Yes, it did. Oh, we sold 2 cars. Okay. I mean, it's not great, but it sold. The 2011 Chevy Caprice sold for $4,050. And then the 79 Cadillac Coupe de Ville, ooh, $3,500 bucks. $3,500 bucks. Wow. Cold air, runs and drives great. $3,500 for the Cadillac de Ville. Okay, so we sold 2 out of 7. We have 1 in negotiation on the Harley, which there's no way, guys. Like $1,300 for no, that will just never happen. That will never ever happen. And then, do we have anything that we need to launch again? The Saturn's still going up. The BMW has not gone up yet, has it? I don't think the BMW's gone up yet, no. And the Camaro doesn't go. Okay, so the Camaro, so here's the deal. On the Camaro Z28, this is a no reserve auction, meaning the Z28 is going to sell. Regardless of what it sells for, I'm cutting that one loose. All right, that's very dangerous to do. That's a gamble. That's a huge risk on my part. Same thing with the BMW. On the Camaro, they guarantee me $1,425. If the car only brings $100, they're going to pay me $1,425. If the car brings $4,000, they're going to pay me $4,000. Okay. They expect that the Camaro Z20 is going to bring $3,025, and they expect that the BMW 5 Series is going to bring $1,725. But they guarantee me no less than $1,000 on this car. So we have 2 that are upcoming. The Saturn Vue is going right now. The Impala, I guess, it didn't sell at all. Like, it didn't even get any bids. Nothing. And then we sold 2. So we'll come back, guys, in another video, and we'll see if we do any better over this weekend. Before we get out of here, though, can we just take a moment to appreciate an old Fox body convertible? It's an automatic. And the body's it's a little rough. It ain't bad though, man. And I know these cars go for money. So I think we're gonna go ahead and bid on this. When we're selling cars, we need to buy something, right? Are we currently winning it? I mean, if I could get this for $4,000, are you kidding me? I didn't even look at the pictures or anything. It says the top's in good shape, tires are in good shape. We're winning it. That's why it's green. We're winning it for $4,050. I love the silver on gray with the blue stripe. I don't like the headlights. I love the original headlights. I can't stand those one-piece headlights. Original 4-lug wheels. Got those hurricane-style wheels. It's not bad at all, man. It's actually a good-looking car. I hate that it's an automatic. I also kind of don't like that it's a convertible. But not bad, man. 18,222 miles. Who knows what that is? 118, 218. Hard to say. It's hard to kill those old 5.0s, man, or 5-point slows, everybody calls them. It's got a little damage here and there, man, but it's a nice little car. Oh, I've been outbid? Really? 4,100 bucks? Come on. No. We're selling cars. We can afford to buy some. Wait, how much is shipping on this? Shipping is, $1,329. Where's this car from? West Virginia. Oh, that'll kill a good deal, won't it? All right, before we get out of here, who remembers the Sega Game Gear? My dad bought me one of these when I was, God, I don't know, 12, 13. And I sold it because I was a kid and I had no idea how expensive these things were. Still are to this day, by the way. These are not cheap. I sold it for $100 to somebody, and I remember my dad being livid over it. He's like, and I had all kinds of accessories to it too. I thought $100 was so much money. And yeah, he never bought me another one. So there's that. I actually have two of them, and I've got two of them for a reason. This one has a the capacitors have been replaced, and the screen's been replaced with a much newer, higher resolution screen. Whereas this one has a new, and this has the original case still. This has a new case, but it's still running on the original screen. And I got games for days, guys. Who remembers games like Outrun? What about Mortal Kombat or MK2? Are you kidding me, guys? We got Miss Pac-Man, we got Batman. I've got games nobody wants. Aladdin's a fun game. Sonic Triple Trouble. Dolphin nobody likes. We got Tasmanian Devil. I've got another Sonic Triple Trouble. Sonic Pinball. Another Taz. And then we've got things like this. These, guys, if you don't know, if you're running a Game Gear with the original screen, these things eat batteries for breakfast. If you upgrade to the new screen, which doesn't cost that much, batteries will last you forever. But back in the day, this is what you had to do. This is the battery extender. This is the Sega, official Sega power bank, or power back, or power brick. I can't remember what they called it. But it's a giant extension that you screw on to the back of your Game Gear to give you extra battery life. And then we've got the Master Gear converter right here as well. And, of course, anybody that loved games back in the day, you know exactly what this is. Are you serious? This is the Game Genie, and you have your little code book. Check this out. This is how you had to do it back in the day, guys. You didn't have phones and access to high-speed internet. You had a code book right here for your games, and you just kind of tuck it away, close it. You plug this into the back of your Game Gear, and then you plug your games into this, and basically kind of hack your games, man. I'll turn this one on. Only this one has batteries. But take a look. Oh, I gotta turn the volume up, man. There we go. Are you kidding me? I love this. This takes me back to my childhood. It's not just cars, guys. That's the only reason I'm showing you this. It's not just cars that I buy, that I spend money on. It's things like this that you guys will normally never see on the channel. How about this? The Sega Game Gear TV Tuner Pack. Yeah, legit, still in the box. All right. What about the gear to gear? So you could connect your Game Gears together and play against each other? Or how about the super wide screen magnifier? Look at this. Still got the original price tag on it of $19.99. And, of course, the original box. I love all things retro, man. Like old computer tech, old game tech, old cars, old stereo equipment, guys. If you just take a walk into my living room, you'll see I've got a couple of old Cerwin Vegas, and these things are the business, man. these are no joke. These are my LS15s. These are pretty hard to find. Okay, you can find Cerwin Vegas all day long, but the LS15s are kind of difficult to find. Excellent cones, beautiful shape, foam surrounds in good shape, and yes, I have the factory Cerwin Vega covers for them. But if you're rocking Cerwin-Vegas, you're taking the covers off because you got to have everybody seeing that orange cone. And other things like old school. This old Bendix radio, this was my grandparents and then my uncle's. This still works. It doesn't work well, but it works. I believe this is like a 1942 or 43 model. Still works. I love old school stuff. Old clocks. Absolutely a fan of old clocks. I've got clocks from pretty much all ages all over, not just this house, but Indiana and my other house as well. I love all things old. With that, though, I'm going to get out of here, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, hit the thumbs up button and let me know. Consider subscribing to the channel if you're not already subscribed. And until next time, stay safe out there, everybody. I look forward to seeing you all again very soon in the next one.